All right, another cool feature that I just figured out. I have no idea how long it's been here on Google Gemini. And we got these. We know they had added the nano banana and the video on the VO, but I haven't used Canvas or guided learning yet. I have used the deep research, but I noticed this one today, visual layout labs. And I'm like, oh, what is this? I had taken this prompt. Charles and I are in here doing some stuff in school, and he's updating some of his 12 Days of Christmas. And I saw this one. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a great line. I'm going to use that. And I wanted to just come over here and see if I could get an image to represent this because I thought it was a cool prompt. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, let me try that. And this is what it came up with. Let me move this out of the way. Emergency intervention, the Caption CPR Kit, which I think is like a totally cool name, right? If you're having issues with your captions. So it's to resuscitate low engagement posts and breathe life back into static feeds. Okay, so what's inside the medical bag? Now, granted, all I did was put that prompt in and I got all of this. I didn't put anything else. They've got the social media marketing hook defibrillator, the storytelling transfusion, and the call to action, life support. Cute. Then symptoms of a flatline post, ghosted engagement, robotic resonance, scroll past syndrome, and the CTA void. So how to deploy these prompts. Tells you they're not just captions, so paste the specific prompt into your AI tool, then add your unique context, and then refine the output to match your brand. So it says now it's asking me some questions. Which platform captions are you most concerned about? I'll say LinkedIn. Okay, I'm going to choose that. And let's do LinkedIn and Instagram. Okay. And how do you currently feel about your writing process? Now, I went ahead and selected these already. They were all on the left side here. So mine are pretty tired and uninspired. So I'm going to stay down towards this side a little. What are your top priorities? So higher conversion, medium priority, faster content production, definitely. The more I can get out there, the better, and take less time. I'm definitely trying to get my brand out there and building trust. I do a pretty good job at that, but it's a medium concern right now. And so now it gives me a submit button. So let's see what happens when I click that. I have no idea. Respond based on my choices. So is it going to give me a prompt? And then ask me those questions? Let's see. Synthesizing request. And drum roll. Curating the design. Finding relevant videos. All right. Tailored resuscitation. Your LinkedIn, Instagram strategy. Based on your focus, we're targeting LinkedIn Professional and Instagram Reels. Since you're feeling uninspired, our goal is to shift from generic automation to brand-first speed. By using high-fidelity prompts that mirror your unique pulse, you'll produce authoritative content in half the time without the robotic aftertaste. All right, let's see. Platform-specific code blue treatments. I love the terminology that they're using. LinkedIn content dies when it's too corporate or lacks humane opinion. For professional brand voice, Kit uses opinionated hooks and counterintuitive insights. So professional but personable. Move from did you know to I learned the hard way. So the authority hook, the insight transfusion, and the peer-to-peer call to action. All right, I like those. Voice first production hacks. Give AI your off-brand words. Oh, that's a good point. Few shot method. Yeah, I already do that with the examples. And prompt AI to generate 10 hooks at once to fuel a week's worth of posts. So batching is good. I already practiced that. Record a 60-second riff on a topic. Prompt AI to transcribe and apply my professional tone. Okay, so this is what I currently pretty much do. This one I don't. I don't ever give it any don't use this or don't do this stuff normally. But I do these other three pretty consistently. Deepen your content vitals. Archetypes of the brand voice. AI workflow. And the psychology of the call to actions. So if I click on one of these, let's see. So this is giving me a whole like breakdown. So is it just a visual layout of what it would tell me if I asked the questions, maybe? Is that what the difference is? It's kind of cool. Defining your digital pulse, brand voice archetypes. Choosing a brand voice archetype is about moving from writing captions to embodying a persona. And yes, it is. My persona is different on LinkedIn than it is on Instagram. And wise, intellectual, and objective. This is definitely me, the explorer. Yeah, that's my Instagram. I'm not really the challenger. I don't do much controversial or provocative. I'm pretty set in who I am and what I do, and everybody knows it. But I guess what I am controversial to some people, but I would say I'm more the sage. What do you think, Charles?
Mm-hmm.
Architect deployment strategies, prompt mapping, teach your AI the role. I should probably say that more. Voice filtering, respond to comments in character, visual alignment, match your reels aesthetic to your archetype. Minimalist for sage, high energy for challenge. Yeah, I'm definitely minimalist in my my color palettes and my stuff. I'm not super fancy. So this is definitely me. Which of these traits do you value most? I want authoritative and steady, comfortable sharing controversial or hot takes. Not often. Oh, I definitely like community led over lecturing. And I don't need my visual to be the primary hook. So I guess it'd be this one would be the primary. Yes. And submit. So where are we going with this? What is it going to end up being? Will this just go on forever if I keep?
We don't went on the journey.
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, I've been seeing YouTubes and everything talking about how Gemini done stepped his game up and OpenAI has the answer.
Oh yeah.
But they don't,
Yeah. This is really good. Platform specific.
I'm gonna go use that, Kim. So you done got me started.
Yeah, I know. This is fun. But, here again, it's cool. Just like Notebook LM. It can do a bunch of stuff, but if I'm not going to use them for anything, I have to watch how much time I spend there. Like, what am I going to do with this? This is what I need to be looking at with all of these things that I'm doing. Like, what is the goal?
We need to ask, what can I use Google's visual layout for?
Yeah.
Pertaining to my business. How can it help me?
I'm going to turn complex into sage and 4 steps. I like this.
That's what I would do,
Yeah, I'm going to see where exploring data for LinkedIn. Let's see what it gives me. The anatomy of an intellectual infographic. Okay, that's just telling me what designs I can use, what programs I could use to do them. Carousels. All right, so I can share a public link to this. All right, let me see if I share this to LinkedIn.
You're gonna like this last picture.
What was it called again? The visual layout? Yeah.
Yeah, be right back.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's continue this chat. Okay, so continue this chat. Let's continue this chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, where are we at? Link to PDF care. Learn how to turn multiple page infographics to hide. Okay, I like this. Let's see how we do that.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I done caught up with everybody, kids.
Refine. Huh?
I done caught up.
Oh, good. Now you need to go comment on everybody so you can get an extra point for each day. All right. Repurposing long form content. Yeah, I think this could just go on forever. So what I'm going to do after this one, I'm going to say, so what is the point, oops, of the visual layout tool? It's a cool look, but what do I do with it? I'm thinking it's just a visual representation of what I would actually be chatting about. The visual layout tool isn't just a skin, it's a collaborative workspace designed to help you build, refine, and deploy complex strategies. It bridges the gap between vague AI chat and actionable business assets by organizing information into high-fidelity, spatially structured modules that you can use as blueprints for your actual content production. 3 ways to use this tool. Strategy validation. Use the spatial layout to see if your plan flows. If a carousel feels too long or a tab is empty, your strategy likely has a gap. Prompt blueprinting. The rubric tables and content blocks within the UI are prompt skeletons. You can copy the structure and tone directly into your LLM. Okay. Team alignment. Instead of a 10-page doc, show your team a live preview of the content pillars and platform strategies for immediate buy-in. Very cool. How to use this output. Think of this response as a living document. Iterate. Tap on trailheads or elicitation chips to deepen specific areas. If you like the sage voice, ask for specific prompt templates. Extract. Take the rubrics and headers I've generated and use them as rules in your AI content generator. For example, using the following 5-point methodology flow structure. Deploy. Follow the production plans like the 1 to 10 multiplier to schedule your month of LinkedIn content using the themes and formats validated here. Put the tool to work. Generate a prompt library. Build a content calendar. So I guess each one of these suggestions, it's going to give me, let's do prompt blueprinting and see what it's got. So I could go back up to different ones in this presentation. High authority LinkedIn prompts. So I don't see anything that I could click on here to do until I get down to here. Structured layouts. Oh, that would be good. I need to do that. Make some structured layouts. So let's see what it gave me for the okay, prompt skeletons, coding authority into AI. Pre-engineered prompt skeleton. Fill in the blank code. All right, so if I click on any of these, it will go do that for me. Oh, I could see a lot of time being spent here, like drilling down on all of these different elements. All right, so Sage's word list, signal versus noise, band. Oh yeah, I have told it do not use words like game changer or what's that other one? Bespoke.
Yeah,
I don't
I
like
got
any
you.
of those words. I've told it not to use any of those.
I got you re-engaged in she's going back and forth liking comments and stuff.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, I kind of like this. I could get some really good use out of this, I think. Building a brand Bible. Learn to codify your Sage lexicon into a full brand voice guide. Oh, that would be good too. Yeah, see, each one of these are something you could do for whatever the project is that you're working on. So I see what it is, like a deep dive into helping you to see each one of these I could drill down into. Like if I wanted low friction call to actions. Yeah, you could go back, but I would think it would get a little bit confusing if you're jumping way back in the beginning and then you have it pull something up here. Curiosity gap. And see, I could click on each one of these. But told me I could 3 ways to use this tool, right? So but this is pretty amazing, just putting in this one prompt and all the stuff that I got from it that I can drill down into and get more information and produce content from. A lot of stuff in here that I could definitely drill down and get a little more content creation. Interesting. Yeah, it could go on forever. So be careful if you go in here and use this tool because it could take you down a rabbit hole. But another new tool from Gemini. They keep moving and adding. I like it.